What's up, guys? Steve here. got a big video probably. I'm trying to combine quite a few things into this video. Of course, I'm starting off with the final issue I needed for Iron Man, which is Iron Man 55, which is first appearance of Drax the Destroyer, first appearance of Thanos, and some other guys, and just really happy to get this and have Iron Man complete. You know, I hit it hard and heavy, and I did it a little faster than what I thought I would, and so anyway, I got it done. I mean, I'm happy with it. Got it at a good price. I think it's it's a good book to have. And I think my next series I'm going to set my sights on is going to be Avengers. But I was telling Matt, Comic Quarter 410, that I think instead of a sprint, I think I'm a jog. When I do this one right here, I think I need like 99 books, and almost I think they're like 120. I've got issue number 2, but I mean, there's some big books I got to get, and I think I'm gonna take my time on that one, because I'm really gonna put the brakes on my spending a little bit. I do like sleeping in the bed with my wife, and I think I need to slow it down just a little bit. So with that being said, I will be slowing down, really taking advantage of some comic cons and stuff like that. Like I said, I am going to tackle Avengers, and I hope to get that done this year. Yeah, I mean, Iron Man. I'm super stoked to have that completed. I was like, man, I needed 1 and 55, and those are the 2 big books, and end up getting them at some good prices. So I'll probably do a video showing all my Iron Man Volume 1. Might even do it today, I'm not sure. But anyway, I'll let you look at this book. It's probably I'd say a 7.5, 8 probably. It's got some writing right there, and there is a little bit of creasing down here in the corner right there. See it? Spine looks pretty good, colors are good, pages are good, complete book, nothing cut out, and just happy with it. Really stoked to have it, very proud to have it, and I wish I would have bought it about 5 years ago. But that's the nature of our business, our collecting, how things are, and so. Alright, guys, with Iron Man 55 out of the way, what I did this weekend, oh yeah, a good friend of mine, Sam, Jockusnerdius, saw where we were talking about Deadpool. And I like Deadpool, and I don't want anybody to get it twisted. I do like Deadpool. I just never really got into Deadpool. There's people that are really into Deadpool. And my son likes Deadpool, and I look at him, and he's just such a badass looking character. I mean, he just looks like a freaking assassin. I mean, just looks badass, but they do that fourth wall where it's just he's a different cat, and a lot of people like that, and I've never really gotten into that. I like the more serious characters, I just think he's a more comical character. With that being said, I do like him, and I got his first appearance and some other stuff. Well, Jockusnerdius saw that, and me and him done a sale or a trade together, and he said, man, let me send you some Deadpool books. And I said, all right, I said, here's my address. Well, he didn't just send me some books. He sent me a whole stack of books. I mean, look at this. Look at that. Let me get this bad boy out of the way. But, man, you did not have to do this. And I definitely appreciate it. My son's going to love this as well. So anyway, he sent me the, Deadpool the Gauntlet, which is, this is the little free copy. And he said Deadpool. He said Wade Wilson's War is probably one of the best stories he's read. So he sent me the whole thing, which is 1 of 4. Let me see here. He said, man, I'm throwing in some Yankee, and these are in no particular order because he double bagged them. But he sent me some Yankee cards, you know, and he's a big time Yankee fan, deep behind enemy lines in the Massachusetts area. You know, us Southerners really can't say that too good, you know. And but anyway, he is deep behind enemy lines. So man, I praise you, and you keep doing the good fight there. You know, I'm deep behind enemy lines in the South. You know, I'm in Cardinal country and Ranger country and Braves country. And yeah, so I'm there with you, man. But anyway, he sent me a Derek Jeter. It's I forgot which one it was he said. I know this is one that has George Bush in it. It's got Mickey Man on the dugout. Just awesome. I think he said this is an error card of Jorge Posada. So I got to check into that. But anyway, he also sent me a Deadpool Mark with a Mouth, and there's issue number 4. He also included some other stuff. Image First, the Manhattan Projects, number 1. Sent me Dark Rain, number 1, which is just look like a badass looking cover. And there's Deadpool Mark with a Mouth, number 1. Very, very cool. Here's part 2 of 4 of Wade Wilson's War. So I can't wait to really get into that and read that. You know, he said it doesn't break down the fourth wall as much, but he said you'll enjoy it, so I can't wait for that. Then he sent me, and I've been hearing a lot of people talk about Preacher, and I cannot wait to read this. But he sent me, you know, volume 1, book 1 of Preacher, Garth Ennis. So man, I do appreciate it, brother. I'll definitely hit you back. I'll be on the lookout. I got some stuff, some ideas, and I'll definitely hit you back, man. But I definitely appreciate it, you know, and stuff like that is what makes all this community, you know, awesome. You know, it's awesome, man. So I do appreciate that, man. Also, we had a little small Comic Con here, and let me just kind of put these here as a backdrop. Look here. What do you think about that? Look there, Deadpool. So anyway, went to a small Comic Con. They call it a Comic Expo, and it's usually twice a year. There's another one in August, and they had some big time names. They had Bernie Wrightson came, James O'Barr of you know, the Crow fame, Dennis Calero. He came. There's some other guys too. We were kind of limited on time. What initially was going on was my son had his first baseball tournament was this weekend. Well, it ended up we had an ice storm earlier this week, and there was still ice on the field, so we did not get to play. And so his team ended up running out of practice in the afternoon. It's about 30 minutes from where we live. So we ended up going in the morning, and we ended up getting some books signed. My son wanted some art prints, so there was an artist that was there selling these prints, and my son, you know, I was looking at the 25-cent books, and anyway, Jerry Bennett is his name, and he ended up he found these art prints, and initially we was gonna get this right here sketched, you know, get a sketch for my son, and we didn't get it, and he decided he wanted some art prints. So he's a Daredevil shit, Deadpool fan, loves Deadpool, so he got this one, and of course the artist, he ended up signing them, and he did this one right here. And my son, he's a big Stan Lee fan. You know, he's never met him, but he loves everything that he's done. And this right here is called the Stan Lee Foundation. And he said he wanted to get that one. And proceeds of this right here goes to the Stanley Foundation. So he ended up getting that right there, which I thought was real cool. So anyway, I got those for my son, and I kind of returned a favor to some of my friends. You know, Tom Hippies Collectibles does so much for everybody, and so does Comic Quarter 410. And yeah, I knew this right here was going to be going on, so I sent them a message earlier, and I ended up telling them, I'm like, hey, these guys are coming. If you got anything you like signed, just send it my way, and I'll get it signed. So they sent some books, and you know, luckily, and we were able to get there. We were able to walk right up and talk to Mr. Wrightson, and James O'Barr was a little late. I was looking through the 25-cent books, and my son actually ended up taking Matt's books and the one that he gave me over to Mr. O'Barr, and he said he was an extremely nice guy, and he said he signed the books for him. And so anyway, here it is. Matt, Comic Quarter 410, sent The Crow number 2 by Caliber, and right there at the top he signed it. So this is just an awesome copy. Very, very beautiful. Let me see here. Where is... Try and get these in order, guys. Well, then Matt goes, you know, he says, I didn't have anything James O'Barr, so Matt ended up sending his copy of Savages number 1. He said it's not a good copy. He says it's got some damage. I said, man, I'll get it. And I said, it's fine, you know. But he signed it right there. So that was freaking awesome, because I didn't have anything from O'Barr. So, very cool. So, Matt, there is your book right there. I'll be sending those out this week. He also sent his copy, beautiful copy of Swamp Thing number 1. And, I mean, this is just gorgeous. And it arrived awesome. Mr. Wrightson signed it right there. And then I get a Hippies package in the mail, and he sent a couple of just awesome copies of House of Mystery. Beautiful, beautiful copies. And Mr. Wrightson even said, he said, I haven't seen this issue right here in a while. So he was real cool, and he, you know, real talkative. He saw this one, really loved this issue right here. So he signed it right there. And he also signed your copy of 213 as well. So then, with that being said, I ended up, I had some issues that I wanted him to sign. And, you know, I had quite a few, and initially I was like, you know, man, we can't do all these. And but we ended up doing all of them. You know, he said he'll sign every one of them. So he ended up signing my copy of 231, and this is not a awesome copy at all. I mean, it's probably a VG, you know, plus probably, maybe, yeah, somewhere around there. But he signed it right there. My copy of Swamp Thing number 1. And what I did was we divided the books up. My son had let me show you. He had half the books, and we were using these when we transport the books. Got this idea from Hippie. If you haven't seen these, you know, they're Velcro. Put them in there, just a hard case. But man, they were handy. But he took half and I took half. So, but there's my Swamp Thing number 1. So I ended up taking, you know, my copies and stuff, or no, my son took my copies, and I had Tom and Matt's copies. So my issue of Captain Marvel 43, and also Gargoyle #1. I always love this issue right here. You know, that cover is just awesome. Then he signed a couple of sets for me. Punisher POV, got #1, got #2, #3, and #4. Then I had him sign my set of the Cult, Batman the Cult, right there. 1, 2, 3, and #4. Then there was another artist there named his name was Chris Calero, and he did some work on Daredevil and I want to say Green Lantern, maybe Batman, I think. But anyway, he signed my issue of the variant copy of Daredevil Noir #2. This is actually #2A. And I had him sign it to me. He said he could do it either way. And I was like, you know, I don't have any signed to me. So I ended up, he signed it, and he said, I'm going to put a little Daredevil head. So he ended up, you know, sketching out a little Daredevil head right there. So I thought that was really cool. All right. Now, of course, while we were there, I took advantage, and these are going to be in no particular order. I took advantage of the 25-cent books, and because you know I didn't have the money for the big books and stuff like that, because I just got 2 big books, you know, within a month, and I said, you know, I want to fill a lot of little holes and kind of get some books that normally I wouldn't get. You know, I'm not going to pay $3 an issue for it, and there was a comic shop called Show Nuff Comics, and they actually came to the last one, and they were the ones I bought all the 25-cent books, and they remembered me, and so I ended up buying a crap load, and when it was all said and done, they even gave me a discount on top of that because they remembered me, and I think I got all these for like, I think it was like 17 cents an issue. So I was really happy with that. So they'll be back, and I'll definitely go back to them. But we'll get to it. Got Red Sonja from Dynamite #3. And I'll kind of go through these kind of fast because there's a bunch. Nova #4. I started this series and I kind of stopped, and so I ended up picking up some ones I didn't have. So there's 4. Got Deadpool #9. Same with this one. #7. Got Green Arrow #3. I just love that cover right there. Almost got the Mighty Thor completed. Got issue 10. There's 9, 8, 7, 6, now 13. And I'll definitely, like I said, whenever the next one's in August, I will definitely go and hit these guys up again, because I mean they didn't have as many. They probably had 20, 25 long boxes, and they usually got, he said the last time they brought more, but they brought a lot more figures this time. So there's 12, 14, annual 1. There's #3 variant, Avengers Solo limited series 2 of 5, Avengers 1959 4 of 5, 3 of 5, 2 of 5, 1 of 5. Got Avengers Origins Thor one-shot #1, Ant-Man and the Wasp one-shot 1, Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver 1, Vision #1, Avengers Prelude. If I saw anything with Avengers on it, I snagged it. So there was other stuff, I mean, but you know, I just you know, I was just going after titles that I'm either trying to complete. You know, when I try and complete a series, like with Captain America, I got all his volumes done, and I go after all the limited series. That's how I try and do it with a character. And Daredevil, I went and got everything with Daredevil, all his volumes. Iron Man, you'll see in this lot of books, I end up getting a lot of Iron Man, other volumes of Iron Man. So, same thing with Avengers. 3 of 3, 2 of 4. God of Thunder, for 19 cents, I end up getting 2 copies of that. So, The Coming of Avengers, which is retailing issue number 1. Daredevil End of Days, number 7 of 8, 5 of 8, 8 of 8. There's Avengers Solo 3 of 5, 1 of 5, 9 of 9. And I did a pretty good job of not getting duplicates. I had the binder with me. And if you guys don't know, I got a big binder that I use. But I use the app, my comic base that I use now has it where you can access your information via the web. So I had an app on my phone, and I used it. It was a little bit slower, but I ended up using that. So I did a pretty good job of not getting a ton of doubles. So there's 7 of 9, 8 of 9, Avengers, the Iron Age, 1 of 3, Mighty Avengers 12. There's Avengers 31, 34. I did get a duplicate of this. And if I did get any duplicates, of course, I'll trade them or pass them along. There's 32. There's Avengers 32, Avengers 33, 25, New Avengers, Fantastic Four. Got some, Fantastic Fours in the 600s. So there's 605, 606, 605.1, 607, Annual number 33, Fantastic Four number 1. If I saw a number 1, I'd grab it. Final issue 611, 610, Secret Avengers 21.1, Secret Avengers 24. I hit up these Secret Avengers. I was really happy to get those. Some Dark Avengers. I'm trying to complete those runs. 26, 27. There's 28, 29, 30. I tell you who's the master of 25-cent books, and that is Comic Nostalgia, or Comic Book Nostalgia, Aaron. He's been hitting up. I don't know where he's finding these 25-cent books, but he's getting some good stuff. 33, 34, 37, 17, 23 variant, Captain America cores, 1 of 5. Captain America, The First Vengeance. Let's see, this is 4 of 4, 3 of 4. Captain America cores, 4 of 5, 2 of 5. I've got the trade on this, so I saw these right here. There's 5 of 5, 4 of 5. I think I got these few books right here from Kapow Comics. 3 of 5. There's Dark Avengers 187, 134, Thunderbolts. Those covers are just awesome. 131, 130. I ran out of, ended up running out of bags, so I got to get some more bags and boards. But here's New Avengers, number 34. G.I. Joe and Transformers. Here's number 5. And I've got this one, but it's beat all to hell, so I ended up getting this one for 19 or 17 cents, whatever it was. Namor, The First Mutant. There's Annual number 1. I did get duplicates of that. I don't know. There's 11, 10, 8. There's a Danger Girl and G.I. Joe number 1. G.I. Joe Cobra Civil War number 7. The Iron Age 2 of 3. The Iron Age 3 of 3. And here's some Iron Man and Thor 3 of 4. There's the Iron Age Alpha one-shot. Iron Man 2.06. 5, 4. The Iron Age Omega number 1. Iron Age or Iron Man 2.07. There's Iron Man 523. I already had that one. I'm not sure why I got it. 11. Iron Man 2 of the current series. 3. 11. Iron Man Fear Itself 7.3. Secret Origin of Tony Stark. Well, this is Iron Man 10 current series. Couldn't tell. I know I picked up a couple of these from Andrew Osborne, so I didn't know if I had this one or not, so I ended up grabbing it anyway. 3 of 5. Savage Wolverine number 1. X-Men Legacy number 1. Uncanny X-Force 8. Picked up some Incredible Hulks 94. 456, 629, 632, 633, 634, 635. There's Incredible Hulk number 1, 9, 10, 11, 13, 15, 1, annual number 1, Indestructible Hulk number 8, 4, 10, 11, 12, 3, 9, Morbius number 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. Got a Superior Foes of Spider-Man number 1. Superior Spider-Man Team Up number 1. Avenging Spider-Man number 1. One more batch right here, guys. Got some New Avengers, the Reunion number 1. New Warriors 5, 4. Got Miss Marvel 31. I got that one already, but I picked it up anyway. Marvel Zombies Destroy number 1, 2. Marvel Universe versus Wolverine 4 of 5, 2 of 4, 4 of 4, 2 of 4, 3 of 4, and 1 of 4. Got Wolverine Annual number 1. Justice Society number 31, 32. There's 74, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, got 43, 44, 45, 46, 49, big 50, 51, and there's like a 80-page giant number 1. Got a Batman The Dark Knight 13, Detective Comics 13, Voodoo number 1. I don't know nothing about this one, but I picked it up. Swamp Thing number 0, Men of War number 1, 2, 6. Got Kiss number 1. Actually, I picked this one right here up for Tom Osborne, so I hope you don't have this one. You know, I'll probably include that one in the books that I'm going to send you. Huntress number 1, 2, 3. Got Cole number 1, and Villains for Hire 0.1. Alright guys, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said, I really enjoyed the con. Bernie Wrightson was a great guy. Signed everything that we put in front of him. Initially I felt kind of, guilty of putting that many books in front of somebody. But I remember Comic Quarter 410 says that he is a a signature whore, I guess. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it too. So, but yeah. So anyway, stoked to get Iron Man 55 done. Iron Man's done. You know, Jockusnerdius, man, I appreciate you sending those books to me, man. I'll definitely hit you up soon. And you know, just some cool stuff, man. Got a lot of good stuff and filled a lot of holes. So that's the name of the game. So anyway, guys, I hope you had a good weekend, and I will talk to you guys soon. See ya.